UFC 217 ended. We left the event. We're back to the hotel. And I felt the need to come live. What's up, Olympia Life? What's going on? I felt the need. I mean, let's just soak this in. Okay? Let's all sit down, okay? And soak this event in. Hello, friends. What's going on? I missed you so much. Please, please, everyone be seated. And I see right off the bat, Olympia Life says, best card ever. When Joanna Jędrzejczyk catches an L, right? I looked over to my buddies. We had the Pigeon, we had Diaper John, we had V-Neck. And I said, if these belts flip 3 times, we're gonna see history. We're gonna see history. And sure enough, Cody Garbrandt, Michael Bisping, they catch L's. But not only do they catch L's, it's how they caught the L's. I can't wrap my head around this card. I seriously can't wrap my head around this card. Soak it in. Whether you streamed it, you were there live, you got it on the pay-per-view, however you watched it, if you missed the card, please do yourself a favor and not just watch the pay-per-view, but watch it from the very beginning. Probably one of the most complete UFC cards that you will ever see. UFC 217 was by far one of the most complete cards I've ever seen. You had twists and turns, you had 3 title changes, you had bizarre situations with illegal blows and just crazy stuff. Wrap your head around this. What I want you guys to tell me right now, before I go through this card, and it is 1:11 a.m., what I want you guys to tell me right now is what fight shocked you the most. For me on this card, the fight that shocked me the most is the J.J. Rose fight. And not because of the odds or any of that bullshit. I legitimately believed that J.J. was far superior to Rose Namajunas, whatever you say her name. And credit to Rose. She fucking whooped Joanna's ass. Whooped her ass. Like, mouth-dropping, whooped her ass. And to me, that is insane. It's not that Rose won. It's how she won. I thought if Rose was going to win, it was going to be submission. I did not see her going over and just mauling her. I did not see that. So, and hello. Michael Anzalone, hello. KMX, hello. Darth Bane, hello. Jed Hud, Kaepernick sucks. Mike, what's up? Reynolds, Mike Reynolds, I don't think I've ever seen you in the chat. I've always seen you afterwards. What's going on? Invite all your friends over. Let's hang out. What I want to do is a quick post show right now. I have my coffee. I'm going to drop some scotch in here to make a Scottish coffee. It's not quite an Irish coffee. It's more of a Scottish coffee. I have Diaper John over here hanging out. And maybe we'll grab him on here as well. MMA Barber, what's up? I predicted this. Now, Trent Smith says, yes, JJ versus Rose was incredible. JJ let me down, says, The Real Thug Life, says Jeanette Fastman. MMA Barber Life, laughed my fucking ass off. Let's see. Law of Attraction, what's up, Chris? What's up? Fook All, Darth Banks, you're all wild. KO'd a bogey woman. Ha ha ha. All right, so, first off, okay. I picked every fight right until the champion fights. The championship fights, and let's be honest, that's all that really matters. And I caught L's in each fight. Joanna, Cody, and Bisping. This is one of the few times. What the fuck? It's like the black guy at the movie theater. MMA Barber. I know you know what I mean, right? It's. I don't know what the fuck I was saying right there. But it was. I will take all these L's. I'll take it on the chin. I'll take it on the chin because it was probably one of the greatest cards. It is the greatest card I've ever seen in person, for sure. The greatest card I've ever seen in person. But the question is this the greatest card ever? I mean, look at it as a full card. Think about it. Soak it in. I think we need to go back and look at some of these other great cards and put this one in the mix. From top to bottom, one of the best cards I've ever seen. Easily the best cards I've ever seen. You've had everything in this card. Tanner Kobe, and I predicted Rose winning, says Darth Bane. Olympia Life says, yeah, you and most of the world, says Olympia Life. Now, here's the thing. If you picked Rose, keep your head up high, man. Fucking push your chest out and say, yeah, I picked Thug Rose. Because, honestly, you better have bet on the bitch. Do not say, don't go run around saying, oh my God, I pick Rose, because here's the thing. There's a lot of fights that I pick that are completely ridiculous, and it's tough for me to go out and brag about it unless I put money on that shit. I hope you won some money on that fight because it was lopsided. The numbers were lopsided in that fight. The crowd erupted when Rose was there, and yes, I was in the building. The crowd absolutely erupted. I got all L's too, but life goes on. Yeah, Mike Lanzalone, this is why we watch the fight. This is why we watch these things. The changes, the ups and downs, the peaks and valleys. It's great. Minus 600, Rosewood, says Olympia Live. Robert Medina says, by far the best fight cards for the UFC in 2017 and possibly one of the best of all time. For me, Rose stole the show. All right, so we spoke about what was the craziest fight on that card. But what was the best fight? That's what I want to know. What was the best fight? Now, to me, when Garbrandt and Dillashaw went at it, okay, as soon as that fight, it didn't even get started. As soon as they were in the cage and the buzz of the crowd was going, I said that I wanted this to be a trilogy. I see a trilogy with this fight. Now, I know TJ Dillashaw calls out Mighty Mouse and all that bullshit. I feel like Garbrandt and Dillashaw needs to be a trilogy in the worst way. In the worst way that this fight needs to happen at least 2 more times. That's what I want to see. And to me, that fight was absolutely fantastic. Garbrandt versus Dillashaw. Now, I'm assuming that got fight of the night. I mean, I don't see how it didn't get fight of the night. Do you think that got fight of the night? I don't know. I didn't hear the press conference. But let me know.
What about Bisping GSP?
Bisping GSP was very good.
Because second round went to Bisping, first round went to GSP.
It wasn't Garbrandt Dillashaw, though. That shit was fire from the beginning. They had they kind of... We got to talk about Bisping GSP because there's a lot to fucking talk about that. I don't know. Do you think Bisping was yours?
Was a fucking... I mean, it was kind of lopsided, but still... Corey Anderson and
OSP. Yeah, that finish.
That finish was crazy.
Corey was winning the fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to go through this card in a second. Chris, a rematch could have happened if he didn't finish Cody. So... Here's the thing, Darth. And the reason why I think Cody Garbrandt may get this rematch is this. At 135 pounds, besides Dominic Cruz, who's fighting Jimmy Rivera, all right? I mean, that's not a layup for Cruz. What other big money fight at 135 is there to make? Think about it. Garbrandt and Dillashaw, they're going to make some bucks on a rematch. With the shit talking, even after the fight, with TJ's trainers jumping over the fence and flipping off Cody and Cody going at them and stuff like that, the vicious knockout. I mean, I know Garbrandt didn't defend his belt, but money talks. I really would not be surprised if Dana White says, if Mighty Mouse doesn't do this weird super fight, to have TJ versus Garbrandt. I think we're going to see more of those fights. Maybe it's not next, but I think we're going to see more of those fights. Bisping let me down, says Ishmael Carrillo. Before the Bisping GSP fight, and let's go back, because I know we're all over the place right here, and I want to go back to the beginning of this card. Right off the bat, in the early prelims, all right? And if you're jumping in, I was at the event, Diaper John was there, we had a great time, it was fun, it was wonderful, wonderful. The Zahabi Ramos fight, okay, was the first fight of this card. The early prelims. Zahabi being the brother of the head coach of, TriStar. Zahabi gets viciously finished by Ramos. A spinning elbow, right? It was some sort of spinning elbow. Zahabi's face went sideways, went to the ground, and it looked like they're going to have to get the stretcher out for the guy. Looks like the hearse is going to have to pull into the cage and get him out of there. Hopefully he's all right. But Zahabi, god damn, that was one of the most vicious finishes I've seen. And Zahabi, right off the bat, the card opens up with a bang. From that point on, the card never stopped. It was just fucking fire. It was absolutely fire. You go to the next fight with Blades and Olenek, however you say this fucking guy's name. Weird finish, but they got it right with the replay. Weird finish. Curtis Blades, well, he gets the win against Olenek. Oink, oink, oink. But anyway, good stuff. Go to the next fight here, Brown versus Gall. I was happy about this one. I was in the minority because the crowd was all going Mickey Gall. I love the way Brown fought this fight. I thought Brown did a fantastic fight. I picked Brown, and I feel that Brown did what he had to do to win. And how about Brown going to the ground with Mickey Gall? Mickey Gall got him into some weird situations over there, and Brown overpowered him, and he took out Mickey Gall. Like, viciously took out Mickey Gall. So that was a fun one to see, too. You got St. Preux versus Corey Anderson, the nipples. The nipples, Corey Anderson. Corey Anderson, I believe he was winning that fight. I don't know. I think he was winning that fight.
Round.
Of course, they don't have the odds over here. But GSP is GOAT. Hey, I tell you what, Kaepernick sucks. I can't argue that. I can't fucking argue that. St. Preux, at the end, fucking puts him to sleep. Corey Anderson's nipples went sideways. And GSP viciously finishes Corey Anderson. What did he finish him with? That was a fucking... I can't remember now. My head is scrambled right now. How the fuck did OSP finish him? Tell me out in the chat. I don't fucking remember. It was fucking vicious. I do remember that. How the fuck did he finish him? It wasn't a Von Flue.
It was a kick.
Was it a kick?
Remember he ran into the side kick and he fucking went down like a ton of bricks?
Was it a kick? Was it a head kick? Tell me in the chat.
Definitely a head kick.
Gall lost to rear naked. Yeah, which was crazy. The fact that Gall was getting beat at his own game with Brown was insane. It was a head kick. All right, law of attraction. You're the main law of attraction. So there you go with the head kick. All right, Harris Godbeer. I don't know what to say about this, but...
That was a weird
all right, so with the Harris Godbeer, everyone knows Harris from that infamous Verdum fight, okay? Harris, insane card, best is Mika Reynolds. Harris Godbeard, sorry, Godbeard. Wonderful, wonderful right there. Godbeer. There was a, what was it? He grazed his ear. How did this go? Let me walk me through this. How the fuck?
This was the nut shot, and then he kicked him.
This was a nut shot.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, you're right. Grazed the ear was the Blades fight. Okay, so the Harris one was the nut shot. The nut shot, which I thought was at the waistline, but who knows? I was there. I don't know. I didn't see the replays. Let me know, guys. This is what I want to ask you guys. All right, best card ever. Everyone's saying this in the chat, and I gotta say, I can't argue it. I really have to look at some of these others. Rest in peace, Godbeer's ears. So I didn't hear what the announcer saying. I was there, but was that a nut shot? It was waistline. Jed Hud. I was yelling at the crowd. I thought the same thing. I called all the fights wrong. Says law of attraction. That's fair. We forgive you. Michelle agreed. Chris, Jessie did a fucking awesome tonight. Trust me. I'm a cunt who would say otherwise. I heard she. Well, I spoke to her briefly afterwards, and she was highly intoxicated. So there you go. But as long as Jessie held down the fort, that is good. That is good. I heard you guys got her white girl wasted, even though she's half white girl. She's Mexican girl too. But good job, Jessie, on that one. Good job. It was waistline. So I don't know. At the Harris Godbeer fight, that kind of pissed me off because it didn't look like a nut shot. And then his ear got the ear got grazed in the other fight, and they got that one right. So that was a little down moment. How about Michael Vick versus James Duffy? The crowd's going wild for Duffy. All the Irish fans are getting up, and then James Vick's like, nope. I'm gonna fucking put you away. James Vick gets the win and calls out everyone up top. Says, let's go. He's 8-1 in the UFC. Was he 11? Now he's 12-1 overall. And James Vick, he's the real deal. I believe in James Vick. Now, we went quickly through the prelims. What I'm going to do is on Monday, I'm going to go into this even deeper. I just want to touch base on everything. We need to talk about the top 3 fights, because the top 3 fights they're just mind-blowing. CM Punk versus Rose is Southern Busker. Jeanette Fastman says, Vic, 1 second left. Olympia Life says, Vic, 5-inch height difference. Yeah, 6'3", 155. Only picks I had wrong was Duffy and Bisping, says Darth Bane. I had everything right, except for the last 3, but those are the worst ones to get wrong. You could get every fight wrong on a card, but if you get like the last 2 championship fights or 3 championship fights, you look great. And I did the reverse, so I don't look too good. I don't look too hot. That's fine. James Vick raises cats to fight each other in his backyard, says Pro244i. Is that a true fact? It was a great card, says Ishmael Carrillo. Yes, I think we agree. Robert Medina says TJ said he finished Cody in the 2nd round and does not deserve a rematch. That is code for pay me, bitch. Well, he's going to get paid. I cannot see this fight happening again, Cody and TJ. I see trilogy. I really do see trilogy. Jesus P was slowing down. We're going to talk about that, Mr. Danke. That was something, I don't know what the announcers were saying, but we noticed that in the seats. All right, we're going to move to the main card. Keep the comments going, guys. Keep the likes going as well. Share these videos. And this is the last of the installments of us away. This is in our hotel room. No bitches in here. Just 2 bitches right over here. What I want to do is go through the main card. We're going to ask Diaper John, too. We're going to see what he thought of this card as well. Hendricks versus Costa. No shock there. No shock there. Costa puts away Johnny Hendricks. Big Rig. I need to ask the chat room right now. Johnny Hendricks. Are we done with him? Are we done with Johnny Hendricks? Let me know in the chat. Do you want to see Johnny Hendricks fight again? And if you do want to see Johnny Hendricks fight again, what weight class? Because he barely made this one. He almost lost. He almost missed weight on this fight. Big Rig is done. This is Law of Attraction. Don't hurry back. Ubicious is the A side. We are done. This is Vigo. Hendricks is going to Bellator. Yes, this is Michael Anzalone. Big Pig is done. This is Abba Zaba. Now, if he goes to Bellator, what weight class does he fight at? TJ and DJ should fight. Make it fucking happen. So you want to see DJ, I can't talk. I had a little bit of scotch before, but not enough to get like this. Adam Payne, retire. Kaepernick sucks as Hendricks to Bellator. Darth Bane, dude, how does Vic make 155? I'm 6'3", and I would have to cut my legs off to make 155. Yeah, he is a thin, lanky, 6'3", 155er, and he does not lose any power from cutting this weight. That's weird about James Vick, man. He is dangerous at 155. If he can keep making that weight, not many people could beat him. Hendricks fights heavyweight next year, says Michael James London. 1-6 the last 7 fights. Hendricks is dunzo, says Mr. Danky. Jed Hudson says, Chris, I told you he shouldn't have been in a main card, but they like the other guy. So he shouldn't have been on the main card, but they like the other guy, meaning Costa. Yeah, Costa, they were looking to push. I think we could all agree. Johnny Hendricks, bye-bye. You had your moment, man. You were a fun champ. Even your rise up to be that $170 champ. And I think we're done with Johnny Hendricks. So see you later. We go to the next fight over here. This was not a surprise for me. Stephen Wonderboy Thompson pieces up Jorge Masvidal, gets the win, and does, to me, easy work. That's what I think. I wish we could put up the live stats over here. Unfortunately, it just has the live stats for the Bisping GSP fight. But I have to think that there was a heavy volume in favor of Wonderboy Thompson. I want to know what you guys think, okay? Some people aren't a big fan of Wonderboy's style. I don't know. I don't mind it. I don't mind it. But he's fast. He's lanky and long. He comes at you from all different angles. He switches stances. To me, it looked easy for Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. Now, he got caught. Masvidal came in there and caught him. Masvidal brought the pain, and I said before this fight was going to happen, I said that Jorge Masvidal was the perfect fight for Wonderboy. And the reason is, he's aggressive, he comes forward. Stephen Wonderboy Thompson is a counter striker, and it just fell into his lap. Wonderboy did a great job doing his game and gets the decision there. Let's see what we got in the chat. What do you guys think of Wonderboy? What do you think's next for a Wonderboy? Like 170. The fuck? 170.
Robbie Lawler?
Well, Robbie Lawler has RDA. It's so bizarre. I want to talk about Wonderboy. We're going to talk about Wonderboy more during this week, because where the fuck? What do you guys think for 170? Wonderboy. I love Wonderboy, no homo. This is Law of Attraction. Wonderboy. Ishmael. Till, this is Mr. Danky. We were yelling Till's name, so Till might be the guy. The thing is this, though. Wonderboy just beat the number 4 guy. He's the number 2 guy. How many times does he take a step back? And then he's going to take a step back to fight Till. If the money is right, maybe Wonderboy will take it, but it's super risky. Right? I mean, Darren Till.
Too risky.
Well, Darren Till's sitting at, 6? Maybe Wonderboy waits for the winner. Well, RDA Lawler. What the fuck is going to happen at 170?
The question is,
oh my God.
Who's Woodley fighting next? That's the real question.
Yeah, because now you got GSP is going to go back to 170. Let's see. RDA will eat Robbie. I'm kind of agreeing with you on that, hip-hop. Till, this is Low Life. Wonderboy versus winner of Perry and Ponzinibbio. See, that's the thing. It's just taking steps back.
Yeah, Wonderboy.
He already took a step back.
Wonderboy wants a title shot.
I have a feeling that Wonderboy might. I don't know. I'm watch that JBH drunk show right now. This is Ishmael Carrillo. God, I think I'm gonna have to run that back. Is it worth me running back watching Jessie? Well, Jessie, I think is out of commission right now. I think we've lost Jessie, but rest in peace, Jessie. But it looks like you got her proper wasted, so I'm gonna have to run that back. Lawler Woodley are the only fights. Says Olympia Lowlife. That could change, Olympia. And the reason why I'm saying that could change is this. They said that Lawler, RDA, the winner of that was the next one, was going to fight Woodley. And...
Lawler never got his rematch. And the guy defended his belt in some fucking brutal fights. He deserves a rematch.
Well, the Cowboy fight was close with Lawler. I don't think he won that fight, even though he got the decision.
No, I'm talking about after he lost to Woodley. The guy defended his belt in some fucking wars. He should have gotten a title fight right away.
Oh, a rematch?
Yeah.
It's that knockout shit.
I know, but
it's that quick knockout shit.
He had a war with Condit. He had a war with fucking McDonald. I mean, the guy deserved at least a chance to get his belt back.
Woodley, I don't know what's going to happen. I have a feeling we're going to see GSP Woodley. That's what I think we're going to see.
So
That's what I think we're going to see. And honestly, I think it's a great fight if we do see that. The problem is, Woodley's not a huge draw, and maybe GSP is not going to want that fight. I don't know. There's a big problem. We're going to get to that in a second. Okay, let's get to these title fights. JJ Rose, we got into that before in the beginning. Okay, that was the fight that to me was the biggest shock on the card. And I mean, if you think about the odds, it was crazy. Hold on a second. Before I get into that, Jessie did a great job tonight, especially when she kept losing her live stream to the fights. Oh God, was she just flipping out? See, that's why it sucks when you do like any of these fight companion, fight buddy shows. You have to buy the fight. I buy all the fights because I've done them in the beginning and I would lose the stream and it just falls apart. It falls apart. JJ got Mercs is Aiden Payne. Yeah, listen. Okay. JJ versus Rose. Joanna champion. No more. She takes her first L against Rose. Rose was focused. She had the longer reach. She didn't have a longer reach. She just had, I don't know what it was. It looked like she had a 5-inch reach advantage.
It was the speed, I told you.
65.
She was just that much faster than JJ.
They have identical reach. This is insane. She has a couple of inches leg reach difference, but 65. It looked to me that Rose was fighting, Joanna was fighting fucking Mr. Fantastic. Rose, I don't know, she was keeping Joanna away. She was faster than her. She was stronger than her. And I can't believe what Rose did to Joanna and Jacek. I can't even wrap my head around what I just saw with that fight. Do you see Rose losing anytime soon? Yes, I do. I do see Rose losing. I didn't think Rose was going to win this fight, but she's 7-3-0. All right? When she came out of The Ultimate Fighter, everyone thought she was going to be the next best thing. She lost The Ultimate Fighter, but everyone thought she was going to be the next best thing. She was going to pull it together. And she had a couple of bumps. She came back, and she went on a little bit of a run, and she fucking beats arguably the best striker in the game. Here we are saying that Joanna is the best striker in the game, and then Rose comes in and runs her over. How do you react? How do you respond to this? I mean, you can't fucking figure this shit out. You can't. There's no clear cut. This person's gonna do this. That person. There's no 100% chance that someone's gonna win. And Rose, she did some job. I don't see Rose holding on to this belt very long. I don't. But the question is this: Joanna, does she get an immediate rematch? I mean, she got finished pretty easily by Rose. Does she get that rematch because of all the title defenses, or does she go up to 125? Where does Joanna go? Joanna Jacek. Where do you go? This is why I love MMA. Any given fighter says Olympia Lowlife. It's the greatest sport out there. It really is. I'm not surprised, motherfuckers. It's the real. Darth Bane says, man, Rose is well-rounded. JJ is a badass because she is specialist in Muay Thai. MMA striking is differed than boxing Muay Thai. She will, says Olympia Lowlife. Moto Man says, Rose loses to Jessica Andrade. See, now, I kind of losses to Jessica Andrade and Claudia. It's just matchups, right? You see how Joanna took on Andrade. It's just weird. It's just how some of these matchups work. Or maybe Joanna took this too lightly. I got to watch the fight again. I have to watch the whole fucking card again to really process it. JJ's going to 125 where she will fight Valentina for the #1 contendership. Now, does it have a juice?
They missed our inside scoop on pages.
That's right. Paige did say that she was going to fight, what, at 125, right?
But she said, she basically said she was going to get the title shot of the tough.
Of the tough winner?
Yes.
Oh, she's giving, it's happening?
That's what she said she can't announce it, but.
Why the fuck would you get Paige Van Zandt 125? Jesus Christ, they suck off Paige Van Zandt. I don't get it. Why do they suck off Paige Van Zandt? She's not that good.
No, I'm surprised they're giving her a title shot.
God damn it.
Because think about it, if Paige wins that title.
No, they're not. Diaper John needs a salad. he just had a salad.
He just had a salad, first of all.
He did.
Right?
He actually just
Second
had a salad.
all, we just
What
watched
if Valentino would straight up destroy Paige Van Zandt? I would agree. Well, he said that Paige Van Zandt was going to fight the winner of Tough for the 125 belt.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ, that's a fucking shit show. I hope that's wrong. This night taught me that MMA is the greatest sport ever. Ishmael, I agree. If you guys think that MMA is the greatest sport ever, hit me with the ones in the chat right now. Hit me with the ones right now. Respect to Bisping for not tapping. Good fights is codename. We're going to get there in a second. She will lose. Shevchenko beat JJ 3 times in Muay Thai. Fight, and Rose trains with her in Colorado. She laced Rose up and on JJ. Shevchenko at 125 is fucking killer. MMA is without a doubt the best sport. Michael Anzalone says yes it is. Hip Hop says yes. Kaepernick Sucks says yes. Law of Attraction. Mr. Danky said Dana White said it wasn't true. Okay. Well, Dana White's notorious for lying, but this one I kind of agree with. I can't see that. Yeah, I can't see that happening. So Paige Van's she's just running her mouth.
Then she's running her mouth because she pretty much said that's.
I couldn't even listen to her. Did you guys see that stream? Did you see the stream? We went to the fucking fan expo and Paige was talking, and it was like literally listening to fucking Freddy Krueger go put his claws down a chalkboard. I literally wanted to slit my throat. Paige Van Zandt, listen, she's probably a nice girl, but her voice, for fuck's sake. Now I know why Cody No Love was like, yeah, that's not gonna work. How about TJ Dillashaw? That is the next fight we're gonna go into right now. All right. Now all these things we're gonna go into detail. We have another week. We have a lot of shit to talk about next week. There's a lot of things coming up in another UFC fight card to talk about too. But on Monday, I'm gonna spend the majority of the Monday show talking about this. I just wanted to touch base on this with you guys. TJ Dillashaw beating Cody Garbrandt. Here we go, guys. Was this fight of the night? I don't know. I didn't see the. I'm curious actually if this was fight of the night for UFC 217. But Cody Garbrandt versus TJ Dillashaw to me was fight of the night. It was riveting. It was absolutely riveting. How about Cody was feeling his shit there in the first round. Cody was fucking, he popped TJ, he hurt TJ in the first round. Second round comes along, and I'll never forget this moment. This is one of those moments in MMA that I'll never forget. The crowd was screaming, "Fuck you, TJ." The whole crowd was screaming, "Fuck you, TJ." I'm standing there watching, I'm like, holy shit, this crowd is definitely turning on TJ. They were definitely Team Cody. Fuck you, TJ. And then boom! Boom! It's almost like TJ's like, yeah, fuck you. Cracks Cody Garbrandt. Cody Garbrandt goes stumbling back, and TJ Dillashaw finishes the job. Dillashaw takes the belt away from Cody Garbrandt. Jesus Christ. Now, whether you are Team Cody, whether you are Team TJ, you have to give TJ some credit here. You have to give him some credit. TJ is probably one of the smartest fighters out there. He reminds me of a young Dominic Cruz. He does. Watch the way the guy fights. TJ Dillashaw reminds me of a young Dominic Cruz. And the way he moves, he's smart. He knows how to get out of these tough situations when he's rocked. And he fucking humiliated Cody Garbrandt in the second round. TJ all day, baby, says Darth Bane. Killishaw says Jed Hudd. Paige is a basic bitch. Rose fucking did it. I'm going to tell you a story. At the end of the stream, I'm going to tell you a story about Ariel Helwani. I met him in the hallway. One more good story. One more win for the MMA-Holes. Fuck Team Beta Male. Sure, why not TJ, says Michael Anzalone. TJ is a fucking nasty. He's fucking nasty. His movement is insane, says Jake Troy. It reminds me so much of Dominic Cruz. What's up, friends? Welcome. We're doing a little post-fight thing. We're talking about UFC 217. Probably one of, if not the greatest card I've ever seen. I mean, it's that simple. All my fighters lost. Hell's Nomad. I got every fight right except for the top 3. So basically, I took some L's. We got 60 in this puppy. What's up, friends? It looks like that everything is winding down, so come on over here and hang out with me. I went to the fight, guys. If you're just jumping in, I went to UFC 217. We just came from the Garden. We basically saw one of the greatest cards of all time. Talking about TJ and Cody right now, but look at the ticket, okay? This is where we were sitting. It was section 112, right? Row 22, seat 23, right? That's where we were over here. It was actually really good seats. But look at these tickets, all right? Look at that ticket right there. Is this not the most ghetto fucking ticket? Like, I would like to take this ticket and just put it in a little fucking glass case or something like that and be like, this is kind of cool. You know, you go to an event, you want to save it, you want to be like, I was there for this event, but this is a big piece of shit, right? Is that not? Thank you, Law of Attraction, you're the man too. But look, is that not a big piece of shit? Look at that fucking car. Look at that ticket. You know, you can't save this ticket. What do you do with that?
All you can do is get a picture of UFC 217 and put that with it.
I want to wipe my ass with this.
Sucks.
I want to wipe UFC or MSG. Where? What? I mean,
that's on MSG.
What's that?
That's MSG's fault.
It's MSG, right? Yeah. I think when you go to other events, wipe my arse. I will. Filthy casual. Yeah, but look at this. We have fucking crazy seats. The fuck is that? I'm gonna wipe my arse with that. That's right. I'm gonna wipe my ass. MSG, you could lick my balls. I don't understand. The world's greatest arena with the world's worst tickets. Cheap Spectrum cunts, says the A side. Yeah, I guess you go with Spectrum, right? Spectrum, Time Warner, cable. You can fucking suck my dick. There goes that fucking advertisement. I guess I'm not getting sponsored by Spectrum. Specum. It should be called Specum with these tickets. Anyway. Fucking bullshit. Spectrum. Fuck you. You kidding me? You can't even fucking save that ticket. Anyway, Cody Garbrandt, TJ Dillashaw, to me was fight of the night. Let me know in the chat, was that fight of the night? Cody Garbrandt, TJ Dillashaw. I'm not sure. John, do you have your phone on you?
It's dead as a doornail.
Was it dead? It's dead as a doornail. Specum. Yeah, it is Specum. What's up, Fears? What's going on, Fears? What are you doing over here? Fears, you probably missed one of the greatest fights of all time. Chris, that a mento, bro. Ishmael. I mean, I probably will. It's on the floor now. I probably will save it. I don't know what the fuck I'm going to do with it. I'll probably still wipe my ass. You might see a shit stain on it. Chris, you're a fucking white. What the fuck does that even say? Oriki get 2D. What? Infuriating? I don't know what that. Joth, are you drunk? Fucking night was shitty as fuck after Wonder Boy. What the hell's Nomad? Now, listen, even if you got your picks wrong, I got all three of these title fights wrong. Okay? I got all my picks wrong. And I am not upset. I like JJ. JJ was probably the toughest loss for me, Joanna champion. But listen, credit to Rose, man. Rose did her thing. TJ Dillashaw beating Cody Garbrandt. And the way he did, right? I mean, these are all finishes here. This is not bullshit. This is a flat out, this is a win. Hell's No Man says, you're right. Say my name, say my name. Satin Jr. I just said your fucking name. Chris J, I'm drunk, but I didn't type that illiterate. Okay. I don't know. All right, well, I'm good. I'm glad you're drunk. Here's my coffee. Cheers to the drunks out there with my coffee. Like that. We should tap into that, McAllen. John, we can tap into that thing. What time is it? Is it too late? It's 1:42. Is it too late to go, McAllen? Let me know. Should I spike my coffee? Make it a Scottish coffee? Surprises are great, says HK Leon. Of course they're great. Let's see. These are 3 bitter pills to swallow, says Hell's Nomad. Fuck it, bro, says Hell's Nomad. Drunks. Am I the only one that wanted Bisping to win? All right, here we go. Let's talk about the main event, guys. Now, if you're just jumping in, we're talking about the greatest card of all time, UFC 217. I'm just going to go out and say it. All right? I'm just going to fucking go out and say it. Is it the greatest card of all time? I don't know. But let's just go with it.
You know what? They've had some shitty-ass cards this year. Especially Brooklyn.
Darth, where is your wristband? He goes, where's my fucking wristband? It should be there. Keep an eye on your mailbox. It should be there. What day is it? I shipped that out a couple of days. It should be fucking there. Let me know. You just got subscribed. Sonnen, welcome to the MMA-Holes. Welcome, my friend. Sonnen has subscribed to the MMA-Holes. You are wonderful, wonderful. Welcome to the family, you fuck. Anyone that hasn't subscribed yet, do it right now. Or I'll strip down and fuck this chair. All right. So, Bisping versus St-Pierre, guys. Here we go. So, now we have 2 belt changes. All right? We have a switch over. JJ gives it over to Rose. TJ Dillashaw snaps it from Cody Garbrandt. And here we are going into Michael Bisping and George St-Pierre. Arguably the greatest of all time, right? before this fight happened, I did pick Bisping. I wanted Bisping to win. And I kind of was rooting for Bisping, but I was like, you know what? Why not see history, right? Why not see the 3 belts switch places? It's never been done before, right? Please subscribe, LOL, says Michael Anzalone. That's right, what the fuck was that? Was that a ghost? I think a ghost just walked in. So, I was rooting for GSP. I changed it around. I was like, you know what? Fuck it. You know, I did pick Bisping. Fuck my pick. Let's see history. The first round, all right? George St-Pierre looked fantastic. He was hunting down Michael Bisping. You don't really see that much. Usually you watch the count moving forward. This was a different story. This was a roided up looking GSP. It was like GSP Hulk going after Michael Bisping. He was fast. He was strong. He was crisp. Michael Bisping was getting pieced up in that first round. It was a tough first round for Michael Bisping to get out of, and he got fucked up. Then the second round happens, and I think I have these stats over here. This is the one I could give you the stats. So the first round was this. And now these are unofficial stats, okay? So they say 11 to 12 total strikes, 9 to 12 in favor of GSP, and 1 takedown. Way more lopsided than those unofficial stats show you. GSP owned him in the first round. Second round, we had a change. The force has moved over into the other direction. And Michael the Count Bisping looked absolutely fantastic in the second round. 21 strikes to 14, 16 significant to 14 in favor of the Count, Michael Bisping. A takedown was in favor of GSP, but I give round 2 to Michael the Count Bisping. This is the interesting round and the final round of this fight, the third round. All right, you have 26 to 48 in favor of GSP, 7 strikes to 41 in favor of GSP significant strikes, and 1 takedown, 1 submission attempt. And in the third round, GSP gets the win. But here's the thing, okay? As the fight was going on, GSP was noticeably slowing down, okay? And everyone started to feel a switch in the fight. And the cardio goes to Michael Bisping. Michael Bisping's a cardio machine, right? Even though he's the older guy, he's a cardio machine. And you can tell that GSP, carrying that muscle, he just looked like he was getting a little bit more sluggish. GSP gets a takedown, and Michael Bisping was piecing him up, carving him up from the back. And I kind of wish it stayed there. It was so fun to watch this takedown as GSP was on top of him. And you speak Spanish? No, I don't. Do you speak Spanish? No, we don't speak Spanish here. Sorry about that. Wrong chat room. GSP was getting carved up by Michael Bisping off of his back. It was so much fun to watch. They were both going back and forth, trading elbows. And Bisping was doing his thing. Bisping gets cracked. He gets fucking cracked. GSP takes his back. And it looked like GSP was going to finish him right there. Instead, the snake, GSP, slips around him, slithers around him, and gets that choke. GSP looked absolutely fantastic. I think if Bisping could have found his way out of that round, it could have been a different story because you noticed that GSP was kind of getting slower. He was slowing down. It just looked like he was puffing a little bit more, and he didn't have as much on his strikes. Round 3 was the round for GSP. If GSP could not finish him in round 3, I do feel that Michael Bisping would have found a way to win that fight. But GSP did what he had to do. GSP looked fantastic in that fight. He said that Michael Bisping is probably the toughest guy that he's ever fought. But he's bigger. That's what it came down to. Michael Bisping was getting back up because he's the bigger guy. But fucking A, man. That was some fucking fight. That was some fight. Michael Bisping, GSP was a great fight. All of the fights were fantastic. Now, let's talk about this. Let's wind this down and talk about this, okay? Michael the Count Bisping, George St-Pierre, fight's over. The belt goes over to George St-Pierre. And he don't want the 185-pound belt. He just goes in there, collects a check, and he doesn't want it. Now GSP is probably going to go down to 170, right? What the fuck is next for GSP? You got to think Whitaker, he is the champ, right? So he's going to hold on to that belt. 185 is going to get fixed over there as these fights come together. And we could talk about 185 another time. Michael Bisping is not retiring. I thought he might have retired. He's not retiring. So GSP, what is next for GSP? I really think that we're going to see GSP Woodley. But the problem is this. Is it a money fight? Is it a money fight? They said that Robbie Lawler versus RDA, the winner of that, is going to fight Woodley. I don't know. What the fuck is GSP going to do? It looks like he's just going to give back that 185. You can fucking have this. He's probably going to just vacate, look for a couple of money fights. Will GSP go back to 170 and play around over there? Let me know. And who will he fight? GSP versus Brock Lesnar. This is Decider 911. Hey, expert. Smell my anal sense, bitch. This is SK. All right. Marshall Grove says, George wants McGregor so bad, saying he's small 170. We were talking about this before. Anyone that says, Mike H, what's up, friends? Chris, he's fighting Whitaker. Wait, so Jed Hudd says he's going to stay at 185? Wait, hold on a second. You're saying that GSP's going to... GSP must have a death wish if he's going to fight Robert Whitaker. I don't see that. Did he actually say that? Hold on, who said that? Jed Hudd said that. Hold on. Can someone help me out here? There is no way he's staying at 185. And there's another thing. And Conor would get smushed his Olympia life. Yeah, Conor's not fighting GSP. Please, could everyone stop that? GSP could call out Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor could throw words back. It's not fucking happening. It makes zero sense. Dana White said Whitaker at the post. Dana confirmed Whitaker, says Kaepernick sucks. What the fuck? Hold on. So GSP gets on the mic. What did GSP say? Did he go to the post-fight press conference? Dana said he's staying at 185. I do not believe that. One fight at 185 if he wins the belt. What? GSP versus Whitaker? Oh my God. Oh my God. Does anyone... All right, let me think this. I mean, listen, we learned tonight that anyone can win any fight, right? Be honest with me, guys. Does anyone out there think that GSP could beat Whitaker? Now, Whitaker was sitting front row. You know, he went to the Fan Fest thing and everything like that. They did have him there, so maybe that's what they want? God damn. Forrest Whitaker. Yes, Forrest Whitaker. We'll see GSP soon, boy. Says Drunk Savage. K. Orr says, Conor, the only king in this bitch. I'm a Conor fan. Everyone knows that. GSP went to the hospital, so he didn't go to the post-fight press conference. I guarantee that fight doesn't happen. Mr. Danke, we're on the same page. GSP versus DC. Anyone says Shannon Jr. But Dana was like, yeah, it's Whitaker, and he's the boss. Yeah, but Dana White has been known to lie. I don't think GSP does that. I don't see it. I don't fucking see it. Oh my God, there are so many things to talk about. Think about this card. This card has cured. I was gonna say cured AIDS. It caused a lot of AIDS. There's a lot of AIDS going on from this card. If GSP stays at 185, it fucks up 185. If he comes down to 170, it kind of fucks up 170. Everything gets fucked up with GSP. He needs to go somewhere and stay there. He can't play at 185. Why the fuck? Why would you want to see GSP versus Whitaker? I don't want to see that. Why would we kill him?
That's not a good fight.
I feel Whitaker. I mean, listen. I thought JJ was going to win, so what the fuck do I know, right? But I can't see Whitaker GSP standing a chance against Whitaker. Chris, don't ever talk ill of security. You demand. You damn guinea. Oh, you demand. You damn guinea. Thank you. Don't talk ill of security. Okay. Are you my security dog? Wonder what the pay-per-view numbers is going to be. For what? For this card? They said the pay-per-view numbers for this card, if I'm not mistaken. Beat Sperm Count Bisping. You mad GSP beat Sperm Count Bisping. This is Armand. Cool. No, I'm not. Listen, all my picks for the championship, I got everything right but my championship fights. I fucking shit the bed on those. I am not upset about that, though. I am loving the fact that I saw the belts flip over. Love it. And I was there for it. I was there for God's sake, so that was fucking cool. Thanks to Diaper John's birthday. Whitaker is the truth. I agree, 3-3. Whitaker is amazing, says Olympia Lowlife. Free Dareal. CM Punk moving up to middleweight to fight GSP, says Kaepernick sucks. Poor Stephen Thompson really thinks he's going to fight Tyrant again. Marshall Groves. Stephen Thompson, like 170 is a disaster. We were talking about this before when we were talking about the Thompson fight. What the fuck is next for Thompson? If you think about it, I'm going to go to 170 right now. People are saying Darren Till. You can't keep going back, you know? Or I don't know. Let's look at the Let's look at the fucking 170. Oh my God. There are so many things to talk about here. I can't even wrap my fucking head around it. That's what this week is going to be complete. It's going to be insane. All right, let's go to the rankings over here. The welterweight rankings. We're talking about Stephen Thompson right now. All right. So if we go to let's see, welterweight. Thank you. Fighter listings. I want rankings. Oh, what the fuck, man? Pound for pound. Let's go like this. Pound for pound. UFC.com. I notice after every event it gets a little shitty. What the fuck, you cunt? Pound for pound. Rankings. I can't seem to figure out what's next for Wonderboy. For UFC. I can't seem to figure it out. A lot of people are saying, hey, give him Darren Till. A lot of people want to see that. Someone said Ponzinibbio versus Mike Perry. All right, so you got Robbie Lawler, who is fighting RDA. Okay. Stephen Thompson sitting at number 2. How about Colby Covington? I think that's a fight. We're done. Colby Covington moves to number 3. So Robbie Lawler, here's what happens. I don't know where, if GSP comes back down to 170, it's a disaster. But Colby Covington is the guy. It's not even a question to me. Colby Covington versus Stephen Thompson. That's the fight. That's the fight that has to happen. Jessie, you here? No, I spoke to Jessie briefly afterwards. She was intoxicated. So no. Hulk Hogan versus Kimbo Slice. Colby for sure, says Andy Gerd. I don't think it's a, yep, Covington's Olympia Lowlife. Wonderboy versus Covington, title eliminator. So yeah, that just makes sense. I forgot about Colby Covington. That's the guy. I don't even think it's a question. We can move on from that. He's not going to fight Till. Till's sitting at 8. You got RDA's jumping up to fight Lawler. The winner's supposed to go to Woodley. If GSP goes to 170, that fucks everything up. I go Covington. All right. I'm really curious. Now, Dana White's saying that GSP is going to fight Whitaker. I don't believe it. There's a lot of stories to come out of this. What do you rate UFC? All right, guys. This is how we're going to end this. What do you rate UFC 217, friends? UFC 217. What do you rate 217 right now? Out of 10, I give that a perfect 10. That was a perfect 10 from me. I never gives perfect 10s. But I gives this card a perfect 10 because it was the best card I've ever gone to. It might be one of the best cards, if not the best card I've ever seen. Look at the fucking scores over here. A lot of 10s. We got 11, 9, 8, 6.9 says Fact. A big fucking 10 says Olympia Lowlife Rose. Yeah, good pick on you, Hyder, with Rose. That was a good one there. I told you, Rose. My cousin got Rose, too. I'm getting a lot of heat for the Rose fight, and I will take it on the chin, man. Rose, she's a beast. I don't think she's going to hold on to it for very long, but what do I know, right? I thought she was going to lose to JJ. Hamster Crap says 10 out of 10. Hopefully Wonderboy kicks that white trash head off, says Speckle Jim. I'm with you on that one. Please, if there is a God, Wonderboy will beat the fuck out of Colby Covington. Please smash that like button. That's right, Vigo. Tell him. What, we got 32 likes? Give me some more likes on this bitch. Let's get some likes on this fucker before I wind this thing down. Chris sucked my balls for predicting Rose, TJ. Well, listen. I predicted all the top 3 wrong on that one, but I am not upset. I'm not, especially the top 2. I was cheering the shit out of TJ and GSP on that one. I was a little upset about JJ. I'm not gonna lie. I have a soft spot for that Polish one. 10 says Law of Attraction, Killishaw versus Minnie Mouse. All right, so we're gonna do one more thing here. To me, the fight of the night was Garbrandt versus Dillashaw easily. You did pick both though, Darth. You can have my job, Darth. I will hand over the channel to you now, my friend, and I will be your security. I'm not gonna be much help. I'll do my best. All right, so Garbrandt versus Dillashaw. Dillashaw does his thing. Good for him, man. He shut the crowd up quick. Crowd was going, fuck you, to TJ, and TJ was like, no, fuck you guys. Hey, 51 likes. There you go. Great job by TJ Dillashaw, whether you like him or hate him. The guy was a champ before, he's a champ again. The guy's the real deal. The guy's the fucking real deal. He's smart, he's fast, he finishes guys, he does it all. Explosive. Chris, don't threaten me with a good time. You whop. That's his Darth Bane. Bisping seriously has no attributes. He's 38 years old, guys. He's 38 years old. I don't know what to say with that fight. I really don't. But it was fun to watch, right? GSP does not belong at 185. He looked great, but he was slowing down. You put him against a Whitaker, you're talking about a death sentence. So, TJ Dillashaw, guys, okay. Will he fight? There are 3 options I'm going to give you. And that's it. TJ Dillashaw. Does he fight Mighty Mouse, which he calls out? Does he fight a rematch with Cody Garbrandt? Or does he go for the winner of Cruz versus Rivera? Let me know in the chat. Those are your 3 options. Mighty Mouse, Cody rematch, or Cruz versus Rivera, which could be a rematch with Dominic Cruz. Let me know in the chat right now. Brock Lesnar, says Jamie. JJ taps out on punches. DeReal, JJ got fucked up. The funny thing is TJ got caught with the exact same overhand right that put him on down on the video, but like the video, he didn't get knocked out like Cody claims. Joe, I thought the exact fucking same thing. He did. He got clocked at the right, and what happened? He got back up. He did, and that was the same shit that happened in practice. And Cody's like, oh, your legs were wobbling and shit like that. Man, TJ got popped. TJ got popped, but look what happened. Look what happened. UFC is rigged, says Hydra. TJ versus winner of Cruz and Rivera, says Kaepernick sucks. DJ does only fight Can, says Ishmael. Well, that's I can't argue that. CM Punk equals GOAT, says Decider 911. Mac Attack says left hook Larry, got left hook GSP. Armando Cool 97 says TJ wasn't saved by the bell. He got on his feet before the bell. Yeah, you're correct. Mighty Mouse. There's a bunch of Mighty Mouses in here. Law of Attraction, DeReal. Hydra saying it's fixed. Mr. Danky says Cody is actually autistic. I think I agree. Mr. Danky, we share a brain, I think. Marshall Grove says it was a push down, bro. So there you go. Mayweather versus Brock Lesnar, make it happen, says Decider. Darth Bane says TJ did get dropped by the same sloppy overhand right. He did. Hey, he got cracked. When TJ got cracked, I was like, oh, fuck, here we go. But he fucking bounced back. The motherfucker bounced back. Goddamn guy has a chin. He's a savage. DJ will duck TJ. Aiden, I think you're correct with that one. Rafi, I kind of don't want to see DJ TJ. Do you want to see that fight?
No.
I don't give a fuck about that fight. Let DJ just beat up little midgets in his 125. Do what he's doing over there. I would want to see a Cruz TJ rematch. I would want to see a Cody TJ rematch. I don't give a fuck about DJ. I don't know. Go watch Whitaker's last fight. That man is a monster. Reach ain't gonna mean shit against GSP. I agree, Joe. But what do I know, right? I got the top 3 fights wrong. Rose Thorns pricked Joanna, says Jared. DJ is afraid of a challenge himself. He'll play Xbox and fight bums till he's 40, says 3-3. Wouldn't you do the same thing, though? Just pick off people, easy wins? I think I would do that. Just collect checks and play video games. And just grab belts over and over and over again. You don't want to see DJ TJ? Unsubscribe. Says, I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. I don't give a fuck. I don't. I feel that TJ is gonna just piece him up. I don't think DJ is gonna win. But like, you never know, right? That's why they fight. Chris gets some strippers, bro. Ishmael, I know we're slacking here. There's no bitches in this. We're the only 2 bitches are here. So glad Mickey Gall got bitched out. Me too, Marshall. I was probably one of the few. Were you rooting for Mickey? I don't even know.
No.
The stadium, the fucking MSG was rocking for Mickey, and I didn't want him to win. I was yelling, punch him in the mustache. So I got what I wanted. This fight card was worth paying $60. Look how the UFC is ending 2017. Just think about it. The last couple of cards have been great. This card is fantastic. I mean, you got next weekend, which is a murderer's row of fighters. Great card there. 218 is sick. 219 is going to be sick. Great job by the UFC. They're finishing super strong. Started off slow. 208 was probably... You know what's funny? Wait, 208, was that 217? Was that 2017, 208? That was this year, right? Was it?
When we went to, right?
Yeah, we did go to that, but that was this year?
February.
It was February. We possibly saw the worst... We could have been at the worst 208 and 217, the worst UFC card ever, and the best UFC card ever. We could have, I think we did both in 1 year. In 1 year, 208 and 217. The worst and the best card. Think about it. What a fucking roller coaster of a year. Jesus Christ. 219 is missing a piece. Nate versus McGregor. Ishmael, I'm with you on that. Law of Attraction says UFC fight card pay-per-view is free if you're smart. Rose versus North Korea says Hydra. I always want to see Michael Bisping win. Hey, listen. Bisping can't complain about his career, man. Who would have thought he would have ever won a belt and then defended? I mean, did he really win the fight against Henderson? I don't know, but hey, Bisping did his thing.
Beat fucking Anderson Silva.
Yeah, Anderson Silva was another one. 208 biggest piece of shit there was, says Jed Hud. Matt Brown versus Diego Sanchez next week. Who you got? I'm going to go Matt Brown. I think Matt Brown by murder in that fight. And Matt Brown's last fight, definitely Matt Brown by murder. Who you guys have? 208, biggest piece of shit. I saw that best card ever, at least for me. I couldn't call this one. Fun to watch all around. 3 belt changes. 3 finishes. And then the rest of the card was just awesome. What a card. I can't wait to watch it again. Any of you guys watching it again, let me know in the chat if you guys are watching it again. I'm totally watching this one. Tomorrow, I'm going to whip my cock out. I'm going to start spanking it, and I'm going to watch UFC 217. I'm going to spank it to Rose. And her fucking Ridley hair. Her alien. Ridley, was it Ridley or Wrigley? Ridley. Was it? Ridley from Alien hairdo. Darilla versus G-Man. This card was amazing, says Ishmael. I would like to watch Cruz versus Swanson at featherweight. I don't know if we'd ever see that. I'm watching this again, says Hydra. Guys, can we please take a second to figure out the mystery of Costa passing USADA? He is a fucking incredibly muscled up man. And then we lost the Hulk, who didn't pass. Darren Wilson versus Michael Brown, says Decider. Thug Rose versus Money Mayweather. We got some real good matchups coming in here. I'm watching JBH gets wasted. So you know what I'm going to do? And if you missed it, guys, go to Jesse's video. I'm actually going to throw that on now. I'm going to throw on Jesse's video now and see what's going on with Jessie. What happened? Where did it all... How did it go down? Apparently she was doing some drinks and shots. Subscribe to Jessie Belle Hill. Link in the description. By the way, congratulations. Jessie got over 1K subscribers. Let me see where she's at over here. Subscribers. Let's see. Sub count. Jessie Belle Hill is our moderator and she does our Wednesday show. Respect to Jessie Belle Hill for killing it tonight. Jessie Belle Hill. Let's see. Okay. Now, guys, if you are not subscribed to this channel over here, we are the MMA-Holes. We do weekly shows. Oh, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to finish off with one story with Ariel Helwani, and then I'm going to wind this thing down. We had a good week. A good fucking couple of days, I should say. You can thank this guy over here, Diaper John, for being born.
This particular week.
For Diaper John being born this particular week. She has 1,119 subscribers. Jessie Belle Hill. She's a D- grade, but that's going up. And she is back in business, grabbing 501. Jesus Christ. This crazy bitch got 501 subscribers. Good shit. Nice stuff. Jessie Belle Hill, 1,000. Where is she at? 1,000 and I lost her for a second. She's over 1,100 subscribers. Good shit. That is awesome. I'm torn about the results. Jessie did awesome tonight. Says, and good. Chris, you gotta get UFC 3 and do some live streams. You know, I was talking about that. I'm debating on... I don't have a PS4, but I was debating if I was going to do it, I was just going to buy a PS4, get UFC 3, and just go on there and just whoop all your asses. Challenge all you motherfuckers. Even though I haven't been in the fucking gaming industry for a while. But I'll fuck them all up. That would be complete AIDS. I'm torn about, let's see, JBH flashed a nip and got some subs. Nice. Make John dance, wonderful, wonderful. You want John to dance? That's going to cost. That's going to cost you, Hyder. Donations versus working. There you go. It says Jamie Pozo. Donations. Who has to work if you get donations, right? I shared Jessie's stream to the ISIS family. That's why she got a lot of subs tonight. I spoke to her beforehand, and I said, go, listen, when you do these fight reactions, hey, Marlynn, what's up, kid? Marlynn here. Say hello to Marlynn Lane, the 7%, swole, in the chat. She's got sad face. Why are you upset, Marlynn? Your Wonder Boy won. Why are you upset? You're upset about the titles? Marlynn, why are you upset about the Why have sad face? I thought it was a great card. Jesse's biggest fans is DeReal, ISIS versus Gays. Says the side. No shit, Jesse did great tonight. So there you go. Jesse did awesome. Good night, peeps. Great night. All right, Ishmael, see you later. So let me just tell you a quick story, and I'm going to get out of here too. All right, Mickey Gall versus Conor McGregor. So, diaper and V-neck, going to the bathroom. I'm standing outside, and who do I run into? Ariel Helwani. And Mick Murundi, I don't know what the fuck your name is. He's a weird dude. He came on briefly before. Didn't want to talk to me today. He blew me off today. Big time. But Ariel Helwani, listen to this shit, okay? Ariel Helwani was running through the hallway, and I'm walking with this guy, right? I had to walk with him, and I grabbed a picture for my last stream. And I'm bullshitting with him. I'm like, yo, it's Chris from the MMA-Holes, man. Can I get a picture with you? You know who I am? He's like, yeah, man, I know who you are. And he goes, listen. He goes, I'm not mad at you. That's what he said to me. He goes, I'm not mad at you. He goes, you guys are doing a good thing over there. He's like, I like what you do over there. Now, if you guys aren't familiar, we got into a little bit of a thing with Vox. All right, Vox shut us down, and we had a little bit of an issue with Vox. And basically what I've learned is within MMA media, the MMA-Holes are notorious within the MMA media, and now it's confirmed by the biggest of the big, Ariel Helwani. We are known over here. Nick Mundy. Is that what his name is? Hold on. Was he a rotund fella? So this guy Nick, he stopped for us yesterday, which was cool, and then today when I was bullshitting with Ariel, I was, hey Nick, what's going on, man? He just completely blew me off. I was like, I'm so much more handsome. You can't blow me off. I love the MMA-Holes, his law of attraction. There you go. MMA versus MMA Nuts. Who wins? I don't know. I don't know who the fuck MMA Nuts is. That's the move, man. Fuck GSP versus Nick Diaz at 185. GSP versus Nick Diaz. Get him back in the cage. Chris, you the man, you're the GOAT. So, if anything, guys, this weekend was a big weekend for the MMA-Holes. If you missed any of our previous streams, go check it out. We basically hit everything you can hit over here for UFC 217. I even got to stream inside, and then at the end, there was no reception, so I couldn't do it. But we're here. MMA media knows who we are, and we're about to take over the game. I'll see you guys on Monday. All right? I think I'm going to take a day off. I think I'm going to stop streaming for a little while. I'm going to take a day off on Monday, and then rest in peace, George Clooney. What the fuck are you talking about? Imagine he dropped dead and I'm laughing about that. There you go. Good chat. Turan, my friend. Good chat with you, my friend. If you did not subscribe right now to the MMA-Holes, and I'll be on Monday, I go on. It's funny because, oh shit, I go on during Ariel. Holy shit. I used to do the pre-show to Ariel. I just make up my pre-show, and now I go on the exact same time as Ariel Helwani. I wonder if he's aware of that. Who knows? But he knows who I am. He likes what I'm doing, so that's all that matters. Ariel, I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you, motherfucker. I'm coming for all you motherfuckers. I'm taking your spot. I'm taking your belt. I'm taking your position. I'm not taking your job. You can have your job. I'm just taking the top dog right over here. All right, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. I'll see you on Monday, 1 p.m. Eastern Time, the same time as Ariel Helwani's MMA Hour. Subscribe. Slap the bell. Share this. Thank you for the likes and the views. And should I say lick my balls or... But John, what do you rate the card? UFC 217. A+. An A+ from Diaper John over there. There you go. Good night, guys. Get some sleep, and I'll talk to you Monday. Don't be an a-hole. Be an MMA hole.